Hi, it's Brigitte Linford here today, and I just wanted to share with you guys a little story and something that's been on my mind a lot lately. I'm a mom. I've got 3 kids, and I remember a very distinct experience that I had with my youngest daughter when she was a little newborn, and I remembered it today, and I wanted to share that story with you guys. I remember she was about, like 4 months old, I think, and I had her in one of those little bouncers, where you're laying back. She can't really hold up her head super well, and she's just sitting in this little bouncer, and I'm getting ready for the day and just blow drying my hair, and I look over at my daughter. Her name's Phoebe, and she was just standing there staring at her hand, and she just had this look of amazement, oh my gosh, there's my hand. And I just had this thought. I'm like, oh, Phoebe, you're just learning, aren't you? And as soon as I said those words, I don't know why I said it out loud, but for whatever reason, as soon as I said it out loud, I had this thought that that God had the same reaction with me as I was going through life and as I was making these experiences and making these choices and going through life, because we're just learning. We're just figuring things out, and we don't have to be so hard on ourselves. Just like my daughter is sitting there, and it's amazement that, a couple months in, she's like, wow, I have this hand. And then a couple months later, she learns that she can put that hand in her mouth. And then a couple months after that, she learns that I can pick things up with this hand and then put those things in my mouth. And then she learns that she can hold something like a pen. And then she learns that she can write with that pen. And then we learn that you can hold a ball, or you can catch a ball, then you can dribble a ball, and you learn these eye-hand coordination things the older that they get. But, I wouldn't expect my 3-month-old little baby to have the same eye-hand coordination that my 8-year-old son has, And we're learning, we're on this journey, and we have to have that same attitude of, just ease with ourselves, that we're not so hard on ourselves, that we take that same attitude that we have with our kids, that we're just learning and we're just figuring things out, and we don't have to hold ourselves to the standard of somebody who has figured it out and somebody who is had different experiences, so that now they know how to dribble the ball, and you're just sitting there oh my goodness, I have a hand, And so just remember that phrase, I'm just learning. I'm just figuring things out. And when you make choices that are not working for you and you think, okay, that was really dumb, why did I do that? Just remember, I'm just learning. I'm just figuring things out. And next time, I'm going to make a different choice. Next time, I'm learning that this choice works for me and this choice doesn't work for me, and it's okay. So I just wanted to share that story with you, share that message with you guys, so you can be not so hard on yourselves, and remember that it's okay. You're going to figure it out as you go. So thanks for listening. Feel free to share with anyone that you feel this might help.